Hello, everyone. It's February 16, 2021, and you're watching me, Nikki, also known as Physics Trader. This is the Awesome10X Global Market Update. So, did you miss me? It's a Tuesday. All right. So, I was out around February 12 and February 15, celebrating Chinese New Year and Valentine's Day. And today, we're going to be so busy. There's a lot of great companies that you should know about. So, I think we start off with the fact that you should be aware that Sila Technologies looks to be a listing in the market. So for those who aren't aware who Sila Nanotechnologies is, it's a car battery provider and manufacturer. They're an electronics company offering new battery materials chemistry. They work with leading consumer electronics, automotive OEMs, helping accelerate product roadmaps, partners with battery manufacturers, commercial cell production. The company was founded in 2011, headquartered in California, United States. Sila Nanotechnologies is the reason why we will have 1 million mile batteries. Let's go to understand who Sila Technologies is. So this is an old article. Sila Technologies, July 2019 article in Forbes. He was Tesla's employee number 7, and now he's built $1 billion business that makes your phone or car run longer. So even in 2019, there were already a lot of companies that already invested heavily into Sila Technologies. Why do you think Gene Berdishevsky, who is an early team member in Tesla, has built his own unicorn startup, Sila Nanotechnologies, and why was it valued over $1 billion, $2 billion when we even get listed this year? So it will always be the company that will fuel everything that you will drive all over, not just in the road, but even on air. So recently, he appeared as a guest on the Dealmakers podcast, and during this interview, he shared his journey building his first solar car, how he's been raising hundreds of millions of dollars, and why it's growing at an incredible pace. Thousands of miles, designing your own education. He was born in Ukraine. He spent time in Russia. He even lived in the North Arctic Circle for 5 years, all before becoming in Richmond, California, in Virginia, attending college in California. Gene was fortunate to grow up in an entrepreneurial family, seeing his father start his own small business. Both of his parents were software engineers working on nuclear submarines. One thing he said was, I definitely wasn't going to be a software engineer, but I enjoyed math and science a lot, which made me study mechanical engineering. So with his first year in Stanford, he got involved in his very first solar car project. Students were competing, building a solar-powered car, racing it across the country from Chicago to Los Angeles. Gene's team built the car chassis from scratch, building a carbon fiber body, powering it with a battery with about the same strength as a toaster in your kitchen. And that was it. He fell in love with energy, solving problems, building tools, and really got energized building something from the ground up. And so he went on getting a master's in energy engineering from Stanford. And there really wasn't such a program during that time. So he put his own curriculum. All of you know that Tesla launched a rocket ship like SpaceX. Elon Musk didn't have how to launch your own spaceship above Earth. There's no manual for that. So you got to really invent and learn and study physics, quantum mechanics, and in his case, he had to study it the same way: semiconductor physics, quantum mechanics, and solar. Many people are struggling with this decision to university, so why go and even create your studies when you can piece everything you want to know together online these days, is what Gene Berdishevsky is saying. As with many high successful startup founders who have come from Stanford, they do believe that only the network that they gain access to is the one that's valuable. So he does credit the value of learning from your peers there. Take note that a lot of these Harvard or Sila or these Stanford, MIT, they usually don't even finish their school there. They just meet and then they drop out. They build their own unicorn valuations. They meet a Peter Thiel who will just fund it. Now, at the end of their junior year, Gene became the 7th Tesla employee as a tech lead for battery system architectural development. It's no secret that there were plenty of challenges for Tesla, and they started out literally super gluing laptop batteries together just to make the battery pack. Then with safety, the main concern, avoiding random failures, they happen in batteries. Even being rare, when you're using 10,000 batteries to run a single vehicle, you really have to expect this to happen and preempt that. Tesla grew from just 10 people from when Berdishevsky started there to around 300 when he left. about 30% about 30 times increase in just 4 years. Tesla today has over 50,000 employees. And of course, you know the story. Tesla's now what, $800 billion? 20x. I mean, it's 1,000x. Like if you had entered 10 years ago, then it was about $17 IPO. It's now $4,000. Just do the math. 17,000 is $4 million. All right. So his biggest lesson from Tesla as a startup founder was when you want to go after really big problems, ironically, it's easier to really solve a big problem than a small one. It enables you to attract incredible talent and then incredibly rewarding and reduces your competition. Meaning, if you're going to solve a problem, solve very huge problems, solve very huge TAMs, total addressable market, and be the only one who can solve that problem. Therefore, you can be hundreds of billions of dollars or even $1 trillion ecosystem. Now, from Tesla, what is it that you're willing to do? The world doesn't think that's impossible. You need to have a culture of self-reliance, willing to do a lot of things in-house. So Gene says that his brain was, how do I start my company? How do I build something like this? He had this stint with Sutter Hill Ventures. He understood the VC lens, identify entrepreneurs with great distribution, great products, and therefore, he felt that the next big thing wasn't about the vehicles, but what was inside the vehicle, which is batteries. So fully compatible with his years of experience in Tesla, Gene and his co-founder Alex started out with Sutter Hill and Matrix being their Series A leads. So both of them continued investing A, B, C, D, E, F. And of course, Silas' most recent funding round was $170 million led by Daimler. Those who don't know who Daimler is, Mercedes-Benz. So far they've raised $300 million. That was, guys, 2019. So 2020, 2021, you'll see the prospectus. They're probably gonna be double or triple the price that they were 2 years ago. So the business positioning was critical. A lot of people had lost money in battery companies. From day one, they were clear that they weren't a battery company. They're actually a tech company making materials for batteries. Batteries are just a low margin market, but the materials have a very healthy market, a better product, and then higher sales. They're valued now at $1 billion, more than $1 billion. Story playing did play a big role here because you had to capture the essence of the business in just 20 slides. So for those who want to know the winning deck, Peter Thiel, of course, recently covered about it. Peter Thiel actually had shown why he invested with just $500,000 check with Facebook, which of course became more than $1 billion in cash. The Peter Thiel, Silicon Valley legend. Silent Nanotechnologies, what's the business here? Their product is a powder that replaces graphite powder in existing lithium-ion batteries. The more efficiently you can store lithium, the less material you need for the same amount of energy. Silent Nano's material can store energy more densely, giving you more energy at a similar volume and weight. Sila reduces battery weight approximately 20%, increasing energy storage approximately 20% with its material, meaning all the vehicles will have the potential to go 20% further than anyone else's. Consider this, every vehicle will need 15 to 20 kilos of this material. Think forward, you've got a market of more than 100 million vehicles every year. With 20 kilos per car, we're talking about 2 billion kilos, all using this new material, which is the silent nanotechnology that they've produced every single year. They're going to fuel new air taxis. They're going to change even the way we travel, even the aerospace industry. So Sila's growing 50% every year for the past 5 years, no indication of slowing down soon. And then, of course, if you want to know more about this company, the funding history, take note. I took a look at Silent Nanotechnologies, 5 million, 15, 35, 69, $219 million. You've got Gene Berdyshevsky and Alex Jacobs. And this startup is really going to be one of the best IPOs of 2021, dare I say. There's no IPO date. Silent Technologies, let's take a look at the IPO price date. I just took a look. 11 big things. The seismic saga of GameStop and Robinhood doesn't matter for me there. I want Sila Nanotechnologies, the funded. So 3 weeks ago, a new $4 billion VC fund, 25 Bay Area startup deals midweek. All right, so I can't read it because I need to pay another. Okay, it's a paywall. Let me see. This is also great. Store dot. I like this. Store dot stock IPO. Very strong IPOs coming out 2021, guys. So I think the best is yet to come. Silent Technologies IPO news. Somebody shared to me the prospectus already. I'm looking through. I know about Silent Nanotechnologies. I secretly really wanted it to be a SPAC, but it's not going to be a SPAC. It's going to be an IPO. Silent Technologies news. This is it. 3 weeks ago, they're gonna fund their battery materials factory. Reveals what he learned from working for Tesla, market share. A Silicon Valley battery materials has spent years developing technology. This is in TechCrunch, so at a lower cost. An end game will help with Amperex Technology Limited as well as automakers BMW and Daimler. So the valuation is going to be $3.3 billion. Told you it's going to be double or triple. But you know what? When it lists on the market, it's going to be $5 billion. The company was founded a decade ago. Kuwatu with a significant participation, Tiro, 8VC, Bessemer, Canada Pension Plan, Sutter Hill Ventures, a Series F, so ABCDEF. Silent Nano plans to use the funds, hiring another 100 people this year in North America, capable of producing 100 gigawatt hours of silicon-based anode material, which is used in batteries for the smartphones and automotive industries. So they've not revealed their location for their battery factory, materials factory, but they want to produce this factory in 2024. That's why they need the plant funding. And they want the plant to be materials to be produced in time for that 2025-2026 super boom of your electric vehicles. Guys, it tells you why all of the Awesome 10X members, free or inner circle, all have a major stake in this electric revolution, whether it be battery makers, battery recyclers, lithium-ion suppliers, or even lithium itself, or of course the electric vehicle, all the trillions of dollars of this ecosystem. This is really gonna take you 10x. So it took 8 years, they said, and 35,000 iterations to create a new battery chemistry. This is just step one. Any new technology to make a real impact in the real world has to scale, costing billions of dollars. And we know from our experience that building the production lines in Alameda, investing in our next plant today, will keep us on track to power cars, hundreds of millions of consumer devices by 2025. Do you know how big this is? This is the Internet of Things, guys, IoT. This is not just electric vehicles. When you're really enabling energy storage, you're going to enable billions of devices. And a lithium-ion battery today contains two electrodes. There's an anode on one side and a cathode on the other. Typically, an electrolyte sits in the middle, acting as a courier, moving ions between electrodes when charging and discharging. Graphite is commonly used as the anode in commercial lithium-ion batteries. And they've developed the silicon-based anode, replacing graphite in lithium-ion batteries. The opportunity is compelling, such that everyone wants to be in. You've got Ford, GM, Daimler, BMW, Hyundai, Kia. All these electric vehicles wants to be part of this technology. Tesla is still coming out with their production of Model 3 and Model Y. Rivian is also coming out in an IPO, guys, this year. In short, the demand for batteries is climbing. Automakers are already looking for the next generation tech to just give them that competitive edge. And battery production will be growing from 20 gigawatts hour in 2010 to a 100x move, guys, by 2030. It's going to be 2,000 by 2030 gigawatts per year, or about 30,000. We're talking about, so 20 to 2,000 is 100x, and then from 100x to another 15x, or 1,500x increase on battery production, 30,000 gigawatts per hour per year by 2050. It's an automatic, I call them Totga. Totga in the Philippines is what you call the one that got away. So if you miss out, example, people say, oh, Netflix is my Totga. Oh, Amazon's my Totga. Oh, Roku is my Totga. Oh, Bitcoin's my Totga. Oh, Tesla's my Totga. You might actually feel one day, Silent Nanotechnologies is your Totga. Is it the one that got away, or will you make it stay? Okay, next question. An IPO for EV battery maker StoreDot would be supercharged. Let's read this. StoreDot is an Israel-based battery tech company developing quick charging batteries for EVs, drones, smartphones, and a range of other devices. So it may even be another opening to the EV boom. How can you invest in StoreDot stock? before getting how to invest, let's know about the EV battery market. Of course, the battery is expanding as big and as rapidly as electric vehicle adoption has been growing. The market was just $23 billion in 2017, and it's now going to be $84 billion, or roughly 4x move in just 8 years. Or in this case, for 2021, maybe another 3x. So that represents a huge opportunity for StoreDot, but that's just only one of the company's target market. It can be used in drones, phones, electronic devices, which really is a strong market, by the way, because drones are going to be used for deliveries, e-commerce deliveries, packages for online shoppers. So this is what StoreDot does. Right now, StoreDot is founded by Doron Meyersdorf, Simon Litzen, and Gil Rosenman. They're serving as the company's executive roles. In 2017, they raised $60 million, again, from Daimler, Samsung. And in 2018, oil giant BP, British Petroleum, invested $20 million in the company. Other investors include Altair Capital, Rhodium, TDK, and Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich's Millhouse Capital. So StoreDot is now gearing up for the mass production of 5-minute charging EV batteries. EVs will be central in the effort to curb climate change. Therefore, fast charging batteries will be the promise to solve this issue. Many drivers shunned EVs because they thought it's going to take them hours and hours just to charge those batteries, but those concerns may change if you've got StoreDot. StoreDot has produced samples of their fast-charging EV battery, showing potential partners, such as manufacturing company Eve Energy. StoreDot is aiming to mass produce their 5-minute charging car batteries by 2025 and hopes to partner with EV market suppliers to distribute their batteries. The company says that they can manufacture and currently use to make conventional lithium-ion batteries and would show the cost same as lithium-ion, making them highly competitive. Elon Musk said in January 18, 2021, battery cell production is the fundamental rate limiter, slowing down a sustainable energy future. This is a very important problem. Come work with us, Giga Texas, Giga Berlin. Let's work on battery. So Tesla battery, guys, engineers are really the prize here. It's a 10x, 20x, 100x move. Take note that we've already got a 10x move in QuantumScape. We like QuantumScape solid state batteries. And then, of course, we are aware of CAT-L. Your contemporary Amperex. You've got your Panasonic. You've got your LG Chem. But listen to me clearly. Listen to me clearly. Silent Nanotechnologies and StoreDot should be in your portfolio. If you're an Awesome10X member, free or inner circle, doesn't matter. It should be there in your portfolio. Right now, you've got Tesla, Innovate, Ekion, QuantumScape, and Silent Nanotechnologies is going to go a long way in making EVs mainstream. StoreDot wants to build a rival to Tesla's Gigafactory called 1 Giga, producing their fast-charging battery cells. It wants to build a plant in USA. When is the IPO date? I don't know. But these IPOs in 2021 are where my money is going to be. Silent Nanotechnologies and definitely StoreDot. So I'm happy to say that both Silent Nanotechnologies and StoreDot is actually invested already by companies like Daimler. So if you want to have a quick play before Silent Nanotechnologies explodes, take note that you can actually buy from Daimler. Daimler's a listed company. Bessemer Venture Partners has it, but we can't buy Bessemer unless you can help me find which SPAC of these companies will list them. Because sometimes they could. But happy to say that Daimler has these guys. Daimler owns Sila and StoreDot. And of course, we like Proterra. So Daimler is actually doing its job very well. You not only have a great company inside, but Daimler, in fact, is also a company that invested heavily well in where the best battery technologies are. So I think that the market is vastly undervaluing Daimler. And so take note, this is going from $6 to $19. Can it become a $25 or a $50 name? My answer is a yes. It's going to be slow, guys. It's not going to be very fast. The very fast move will, of course, come from Sila and StoreDot. However, from just, I don't know what you call it, just an understanding standpoint, you should be aware that Daimler is in a secular uptrend. It's not a dinosaur. Just the same as why we said that GM was actually considered by others as a dinosaur and we disagreed. We disagreed because we knew that GM was actually investing in the right technologies and they were investing in the right electric vehicle startups. Now, you might not be the best electric vehicle out there, but if you know how to put your money in where the best are and you're diversifying your company's bets, you're still going to do well. You're not going to do 10x well, but maybe 3x well. So three times well, right? So so far so good. Let me give you another great company, guys. Origin Materials. This is a great SPAC, guys. I'm gonna discuss this. This is a SPAC. Origin Materials is in talks to go public via Arcia SPAC. This is AACQ. Who is Origin Materials? It's a chemical technology company. They're gonna merge with Artia's acquisition, AACQ. Origin Materials extract chemicals from plants used to make a more environmentally friendly version of plastic, which is partnered with Nestle, Danone, and PepsiCo. Does it remind you guys of Danimer Scientific and Pure Cycle Technologies? Yes, it should, because this is a biodegradable plastic company. So far, the underscore, we are seeing that Origin Materials is going to raise $630 million for this initial public offering in July, or a SPAC. So this is going to be huge, guys. Origin Materials. Let's go to the website straight of Origin Materials. When we like a company, we go head straight. ACQ. I also like this. Hyzon Motors. Yeah, we already have it. Wilbur Ross adds to the SPAC craze. Good job. I'm going to take a look at some of these companies. These billionaires have some really great companies inside. Usually, guys, these great companies, the thought gas of the world, we should be happy that we can access them through special purpose acquisition companies, because usually when they're in the IPO stage, we are typically late. Like, would you have invested in Airbnb 5 years ago, 10 years ago? You probably did. But there was no SPAC around, so you had to wait for the IPO. And so you've got little money left when you're investing in the IPO. Conversely, if you buy a special purpose acquisition company and you know what you're buying, you're going to get that huge runway, even if you're just a retail investor. And so we do love a lot of SPACs. Okay, Origin Materials SPAC. I want to see... their investors presentation. Usually, SPACs are very, they have their investors presentation. Let me read that. Dan1, Nestle Water. So this is actually 2018. AACQ and talks with Origin Materials 21 hours ago. All right. Investors and media relations. No, this is not Origin. This is Origin Energy. This is what we need. Origin Materials. Reports. Origin Materials. Let's take a look. Origin Materials. Leader in PET plant-based. All right. The long 15Q. Okay. This one doesn't have the site. ALDR won't spend too much. Bioplastics. For those who are not sure about biodegradable plastics, we do have a lot of coverage in our inner circle. So, and also I gave a free Friday class pick on Smurfit Kappa Group. Smurfit Kappa Group, you can just check it out in my in my website. Check it out on awesome10x.com. Those for the free or for the paid. And then for the free ones, it's also in Awesome10X Awesome10X YouTube channel. So the free is the YouTube channel. There's a lot of great content on the free, but really very much better content inside the paid version. Either way, I am of the belief that we are in a secular trend. Bioplastics, biodegradable plastics turn these biomass into plant-based packaging. I'm going to read some ideas here for you. Says here that after 10 years of R&D, Origin Materials has announced that they've developed a way to make recyclable plastic bottles from wood waste instead of petroleum, extracting the cellulose from the wood to make paraxylene, a chemical used to manufacture PET bottles. Because right now, PET bottles are made from petroleum and natural gas. Following a successful proof of concept and pilot, they already announced developing a plant commercializing this technology, aided by the Sarnia-based Bioindustrial Innovation Canada, is a government-funded agency set up to help biochemical startup companies get their products to market. The major process equipment has been fabricated. Modules are under construction for this plant. Nearly 18,000 tons of biomass will be fully operational by 2020, putting an annual output closer to 13,600 tons of biochemicals annually. This breakthrough will have stated interest developing the company's technology outside of packaging. So the demand for origin materials products has been significant, and additionally significant larger commercial scale plants. All right, so let's take a look at the Dan one. This is the business client of Origin Materials. They are also welcoming PepsiCo to the Natural Bottle Alliance. Guys, this is a very huge thing. This is a very good development, the revolution to actually make clean decomposing bottles, because right now the PET bottles decompose in over 150 years versus these PLAs, these PHAs. That's a chemical component that allows them to decompose it for just 57 days. So it's really about making sure that our world, this is a Captain Planet related play, which is something I love. I do like Loke, which became Dalimer Scientific, Roche, which is Pure Cycle Technology, still have it. So that's a long-term buy for me. These are thought gas. Today, it announced that PepsiCo joined the alliance, advancing the shared goal of creating beverage containers with a significantly reduced carbon footprint. So accelerating the development of innovative packaging solutions, 100% sustainable and renewable resources. So this is good. We're not just renewing energy, we're also renewing packaging. Renewable packaging, whether it be mushroom burgers made of fungi, mushroom wrappers, yes. I'm actually looking to invest, but it's actually more in the, it's not yet listed, but there's a lot of great technologies in Israel. I think when I was studying about it, I saw that. Anyway, put your ideas, AACQ. Take a look at that SPAC. Learn more about Origin Materials. That's a buy for me. Wilbur Ross is adding to the SPAC craze. All right, who doesn't know who Wilbur Ross is? Wilbur Ross is another billionaire. He became so rich because of I think he was an oil baron before. Not quite sure. Let's take a look at the Wikipedia on Wilbur Ross. He served as United States Secretary of Commerce. His age is already 83 years old. He was at par with the Warren Buffetts of the world. He's an investor, politician, banker, financier. Where did Wilbur Ross come from? United States. What's his SPAC? I'm interested. What's he gonna SPAC now? He joins the SPAC craze. What did he SPAC? He's the future in SPAC. Trump condos on the moon. Let's see. Ex-Commerce Secretary is back enjoying life in Palm Beach. Take me back to the homepage. Okay, I can't see it, but no worries. I'll try to understand it next time. But there's a really lots of good IPOs. This is actually a company that in the SPAC world that I love as well. The company name is New Vista Acquisition. New Vista is a blank check company led by ex-Boeing CEO Dennis Muilenburg, targeting emerging tech and aerospace and defense. So we are a blank check company. We intend to concentrate our efforts on the eVTOLs. We're talking about electric vehicle takeoff landing. So our sponsor, New Vista Acquisition, is going to be a limited liability company. I tried to check, guys, for New Vista Acquisition, what the ticker symbol is. I still can't find it. So this is going to be an interesting SPAC and IPO. New Vista Acquisition. It says here that the file terms in the NASDAQ is NVSAU. Took a look at it, NVSAU. I still can't see it. So do mention or scream when you see NVSAU listed in the market. I think this is a great SPAC to get. Boeing and eVTOLs. For those who aren't aware, Boeing has that huge eVTOL that that was supposed to partner with Uber. I'm not sure was supposed or they partnered already. Boeing eVTOLs. The eVTOL aircraft is this. They completed that test flight in 2017. Boeing engineers designed, built that CAV prototype in just 3 months. It's already weighing more than 700 pounds. This is going to be the future of our industry. I do believe in eVTOL, so a lot of eVTOLs is really going to be in our portfolios. So Boeing Kitty Hawk is rebranding the joint eVTOL project. So Kitty Hawk is the Boeing. I think that I'm going to speculate, guys, that NVSAU is going to be Kitty Hawk. So this is gonna be an air taxi service. The air taxi service is gonna be about $1,000 per. I don't know if it's they have $300 to $1,000, and I think that there will be ultra rich people who wants to actually join into this eVTOL movement. Kitty Hawk is really amazing. Let me show to you what Kitty Hawk looks like. I mean the videos on Kitty Hawk. Kitty Hawk is headquartered in Palo Alto, California, building electric flight transportation solutions to free people from traffic. So images, Kitty Hawk. This is it. Let's take a look at the website. Perhaps go to the website Kitty Hawk Aero. Kitty Hawk that Aero. The proof is in the sky. Got it. All right. So the future of flight can be energy efficient. Read more. Heavy side about careers blogs. Yeah, you can learn more. General manager, heavy side Damon Vanderlind. Cylinder can be hard to see when a car drives by. So those are LiDAR technologies. Yeah. Let me give you another company that I love. This one. This is a great article. This is GHIV. It's going to be discussing Matterport. Sorry, GHVI, that's Matterport. This is the company that's a VR real estate tech startup that's going to be listed in a SPAC. Gores Holdings number 6. From 10, it's already at 16, but any drops of this company, I view it to be a buy. I don't care if you buy it at 16.40, even if you have to buy it at $12. Take note at what you're buying. Okay, let's read this. Housing market today is skirting coronavirus as sellers are using 3D virtual tours to find eager buyers. It's VR real estate tech. While shelter-in-place orders have shut down much of the economy, realtors are stepping up their use of 3D virtual tours just to sell houses. Home prices even rose 5% in June from a year earlier, according to CoreLogic. Shares of Zillow and Redfin are trading at record all-time highs. Yeah, I think even Open is also hitting all-time highs. Zillow, Open Door, look at that. Very huge trend, all-time high. Open Door Technologies, Zillow, kaboom. So Zillow went from what? Less than $20 all the way to $200, completely 10x move. Let's tell you why this will continue going higher. Any dips will actually a BTFD, a buy the fucking dip. So home prices, Matterport is a maker of hardware and software for virtual tours. Beginning March until mid-June, there was a 150% increase in the number of models created per week. James Sharp, the realtor in Dallas area, has seen a flood of transactions over the last few months since he turned to making 3D virtual tours of his properties. In fact, he put his own residence on the market at the end of June, and he had 18 showings in the first 10 days. This is the success and this is the future, guys. You can only sell something online if you're using VR, virtual reality tour. Sharp closed the last week's sale after receiving multiple owners' offers. The new owner bought the house sight unseen. So they just saw it on their VR tech. I decided I'm done. I want a change of scenery. And I founded the Sharp Real Estate Group in 2011. I've seen the market and I see what we are selling. I'm making a great payday. The U.S. economy has been in a recession from public health crisis, 5 months of forced shutdowns, but the housing market remains very strong thanks to record low mortgage rates and the desire of many city dwellers to relocate, knowing that they can work from anywhere. Technology is playing a huge role in this. Online listing sites like Redfin, Zillow reporting better than expected second quarter results in the last couple of weeks. Zillow CEO Rick Barton said on its last earnings call, every adult, 75%, is using virtual 3D tour technology to buy a home, part of a tectonic shift that we are seeing playing out for years to come. RDFN up 100%, Zillow 75%. This is just year to date. That's year to date. This is actually an article in August 2020. So, of course, right now, you've seen it go further and further all-time highs. So, Matterport is this technology firm. It is a 9-year-old Silicon Valley startup making $3,400 3D cameras specifically for real estate, providing the software for showing the listing. So this is James Sharp of the Sharp Real Estate closing a recent sale. While virtual tours have already been around for many years, the COVID pandemic accelerated the use of this Matterport. The walkthrough feels close to realistic. It's like Star Trek, transport machine, deliver and teleport the characters to different times and space. Okay, this is Matterport, and the CEOs of Redfin. They're showing to you the CEO of Zillow. they're telling you that virtual reality is the future, which is VR tech Matterport. Let's take you to Matterport website itself, guys. Matterport.com makes it easy and fast, creating immersive 3D technologies for your back to work planning, listing, appraising properties, documenting makeover projects, and more. So why Matterport? Okay, find out more about Matterport. Find out more about future listing now on the iPhone, the power of Matterport. Our most advanced 3D technology is now available for free on your iPhone or iPad, empowering you to instantly capture and share any space so that you could drive rentals, home sales, e-commerce, or just for fun. Find out how you can capture 3D scans with your iPhone. This is a Napa Valley vacation rental. Guys, I think that everyone who's going to do an Airbnb is going to do this Matterport. Getting started is easy and free. Choose a camera. Matterport will work with your iPhone, high-fidelity 3D cameras like Pro 2 and spherical 360 cameras. Sign up for the account, download the app. Let's just get started. So don't want to do it yourself, it's also okay. Now, if you want to save $400 on a new Matterport Pro 2 camera, use this promo code. I'm not yet an affiliate of Matterport. I'm just sharing about the company. But looks like this is a camera company that you want to buy into. High quality, high precision, precision accuracy for large indoor spaces. It's there when you need it. Matterport is for everyone. You're doing 3D photography, app development. It works for everything. Facility management, travel and hospitality, architecture, engineering, construction. And these are what their customers think. Matterport enables professionals to work remotely in a safe environment versus traveling to a job site. The amount of time and effort saved is tremendous. Is this the Zoom for real estate? I think so, guys. This is the work from home of all the real estate agents. Agreed. Last but not the least, Dwayne Johnson has a SPAC. Dwayne Johnson has an energy drink, and that is the ZOA. It's a non-alcoholic energy drink which is made with Molson Coors beverages. It's natural ingredients, the company said in a blog post. The company will be named ZOA. That would be Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, is positioning this as an above premium energy drink with natural ingredients such as turmeric, camu camu, acerola cherry, containing vitamin C, D, and B, added electrolytes, amino acids. It's made with caffeine derived from green tea and unroasted coffee beans. The beverage is made without preservatives, artificial ingredients, or additives. ZOA will be available in 5 flavors, sold in 16-ounce cans. This is Molson Coors' latest effort to move beyond their core core beer offerings, and it's gonna have an introduction of full-flavored seltzer with added probiotics. It is a plant-based diet soda, no calories, no sugar, no artificial ingredients. It's going to be a grain-based milk alternative packed with proteins and nutrients. So I think that is going to be something like the plant-based craze, but there's going to be like the plant-based drinks, probiotic, and energy drinks. Is it a 10x move? Well, so far, Celsius Holdings, CELH, went up. It's a Monster Energy-related drink. So we've seen experience with companies in the beverage market when they hit the big good move. Like, of course, in the Philippines, we talked about like the ready to drink tea, like the RTD, the URC had a successful C2 move. The RTD, the ready to drink beverage market, is going to be huge if indeed people will buy the drink. So maybe I think the best thing is you make a first-hand experience, guys. Taste ZOA. Tell me what you think. For example, so Molson Coors is now entering the ultra-competitive energy drink space that has been dominated by Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Take note that Pepsi purchased Rockstar for $4 billion and partnered with Bang. And then Coca-Cola launched their own energy drink loaded with caffeine, guarana extracts, and B vitamins. Molson wants to acknowledge that the space is crowded, but they felt that ZOA had healthy ingredients, antioxidants, vitamins, and nutrients, and it will stand out. We're committed to transforming ourselves into a beverage company. Another strength of our conviction, said Pete Marino, the president of Molson Coors. The U.S. energy drink market is one of the strongest performers in the non-alcoholic space. The category sales are going to double from 9 to 19 billion in the next 10 years. And ZOA will be first sold on the energy drink category's website, and Amazon will follow with retail stores. Now, the challenge is to go mainstream. You've got Monster, Coke, Red Bull, Celsius. They already have a meaningful presence. But Molson believes that the risk of loss is not a lot. Zoa can catch up with the marketplace. They will tap all their retail distribution networks of Molson Coors, and they're going to use their beverage expertise to gain scale and compete against the industry leaders. Take note, guys, this is going to be disruptor. Dwayne Johnson is going to launch Zoa. He spent 18 months researching, formulating, and the name recognition. So, Molson Coors also had a great partnership so far with Yangling, the country's oldest brewer, and purchased craft beer maker Atwater Brewery. Let me show to you Molson, Molson beer, Molson. Molson Coors ticker symbol is TAP, as in tap beer. Tap beer right now from about $32 rose to 56. It's now $44. Hasn't really rallied. If you think that Zoa is gonna do well, you're gonna want to buy in at $40. Now, of course, we don't want to buy a beer company. We really want to buy the company itself. Meaning, example, we know that Cell H did well from about what $4 all the way to $60. This is the energy drink. Celsius Holdings did very well. So Zoa, which is gonna be a SPAC, Zoa SPAC, Dwayne Johnson. Let's take a look how Dwayne can actually propel this SPAC to go infinite. Well, not infinite, but let's see. Billion-dollar energy drink. Ladies and gents, it is an honor to introduce you to Zoa Energy. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Zoa Energy, coming this March. Danny Garcia wants to enter this fitness beverage space. They're going to enter through a SPAC. John Schulman, Dwayne Johnson, the food business, energy drink line. This is the drink. Multifaceted team of innovators launching their energy drink, the Zoa drink. This is the group. Are you in it? Okay. This is the group. Zoa Energy, founded by Dwayne Johnson, Danny Garcia, Dave Renzi, The Rock. All right. What's the name of this pack? A true disruptor. I'm gonna bet a little. I'm not quite sure. I know that there's gonna be hype in this. It's gonna be hyped. But I'm not sure if I truly want this. Let's see. So Zoa Energy, ticker symbol would be Zoa. ZOA. So let me see if it's already listed, or will it still just start the list? Zoa. So we want Kitty Hawks. Let's go to the trading view. Zoa. ZOA. To eliminate the fear of missing out, you just really have to buy a little bit. Zoa is not listed yet. This is in Tokyo. That's not the Zoa I want. Zoa is not listed. I guess you need to follow Mr. Dwayne Johnson and Zoa Energy Drink to see whether it's listed already. It says here it's March. So that would be next month. Is it one of your brands? Thank you for not using plastic bottles. Good job. So all right. Last but definitely not the least, please follow me on Faces Trader. My Twitter handle is @FacesTrader. I shared this really ultimate SPAC logo chart. Mergers are going to close March 23, 2020 onward. There's more. It just got updated February 15, 2021. Of course, we already like Lucid Motors, that's CCIEV, NGAC, aka Lion Electric, Joby Aviation, so good. This eVTOL, RTP, we got it. I'm not interested with other SPACs, but Origin Materials, agree. I like this. Origin Materials, AACQ, I'm a game there. Kel is going to be so rumors are saying that Kel is going to be Lilium. I like it. Like Lilium, eVTOL, very good. If that happens, it's a very good name. FMAC, they say, is going to be Discord. I'm game there too. There's a lot of eVTOL upcoming. They're saying that Joby Aviation right now has two potential suitors. It could be RTP, but it can also be ZNTE, Zanite. So we're not really sure. Also, Lilium could be Zanite or Kel. So ZNTE is also something that I have. There's so many good genomic names, guys. In terms of the companies that's listed right now, Arya, Nautilus Biotech is good. VGAC, which is 23andMe, is good. Talkspace, aka HEC, is good. Hack, HAAC, also good. FCAC is new. New. Somebody shared this to me. FCAC. You know, my head is sometimes bleeding with so many great companies already. I don't have a lot of money, so I really have to choose. Share Clear SPAC. How about we just do this tomorrow? But this is a health-related SPAC. So anyway, I shared this ultimate SPAC logo chart. There's going to be more sustainability energy SPACs. I'm going to like take note of those names. Definitely, I hope you learned something. It's been 45 minutes already so far. Sorry about that. Hello to investors, traders. Thoughts on Nokia current level? I think it's good. Like $4.20. You just wait it out. Your thoughts on Nano Dimension? Okay, that direct offering is a buying opportunity. Take note that NNDM, we featured it at $2 and $3. Nano Dimension, this will be the fourth time that they raised money. They raised money at $6 if I'm not mistaken. So definitely what you're seeing with Nano Dimension is that they're taking advantage. If the market wants to give you money, just take it and take it and take it. And so far, I think Nano Dimension with the 3D printing and all these craze on additive manufacturing and all of this craze on what do you call this, aerospace, and Nano Dimension is doing a lot on that front. I think that, okay, so far, any drop, so you're saying that there's a direct offering at 12, it's a buy at 12. So definitely, we were buying as early as $2 and $3. Some people even added at $6. There was also a direct offering here, 2, 3, 6, 12. Yeah, I think like eventually in the next 5 years, it's still gonna go up. Any drops will actually be a buy. So $10 or $12 is actually a great entry opportunity if you do not have Nano Dimension. All right, guys, thank you very much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share Awesome 10X, and have a great day as well. Bye-bye. Thank you.